Book of Matthew, chapter 18 and verse 21. Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? Till 7 times.
It ain't nowhere that I can't go. You see me, you see him, I'm like children in the flame though. It's because I follow him though. He the light to my feet, it's like flames what I follow. But let me stop for you heathos. I've been crossed many times, so yes I know the pain, yo. And forgive is where I ain't go. Told the brother get in line, giving shots like a needle. I've been sinning for real, murder, but I ain't killed for real. Shot for shot to seal the deal. Now I'm here to swallow the pill. Now I'm woozy, don't know how to act. Devil is mine, I'm fully attacked. My spirit to flesh had taken it back, and I ain't thinking about bringing it back. Tap, tap, I think I ain't hear it right. The Lord come like a thief at night, but I ain't believe the hype. Yeah, like Saul when I seen the night, but had me feeling like Paul when I found the light. Cap, 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 cap. You say you love your people, but that's cap, cap, cap. You swear you don't be lying, but that's cap, cap, cap. You say you did atonement, but that's cap, cap, cap. I say cap, 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 cap. You say you love your nation, but that's cap, cap, cap. You swear you done with envy, but that's cap, cap, cap. You say you did atonement, but that's cap, cap, cap. I say.
So Peter said, if a brother sin against me, he offends, he does something unlawful, could have took your money, could have tail barreled again, any of those types. How many times should I forgive? 7 times? Because 7 was a complete number. What did it matter?
Jesus said unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7.
So, bro just taught me this. He was like, so you know, you got the court system, which would be called like the judicial system, judicial system.
They trying to copy or mimic our laws.
That's why we
got laws. But they really using those against us. Yeah. Just like they use our Bible, our laws against them. Yeah. They getting us to break all of them by slipping pork in the food.
And I wanted to
by telling you seafood and all of this crap is a delicacy. You know what I'm saying?
They think they're trying to help us out.
Yeah.
Really they're not.
Right. No, they helping them.
They know if they keep us in sin, we stay at the bottom.
Exactly.
We follow God's laws, we rise up. But that's why everything is turned around backwards. Everything. See, even if he tell you when the sun comes up, the day starts. The Bible says when the sun goes down, the day starts.
Right.
Everything is backwards so we can stay in sin, so we can stay at the bottom.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? But you don't know that until you know who you are. You start following the book as it's written.
Yep. Where you at?
Told me,
that's why I was going to ask him.
Yeah. Yeah.
You believe in the Bible?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Well, great.
Hey,
Who wrote the Bible?
Or what did the world, who the world told you wrote the Bible?
Well, it says God's word, but
Okay.
yes, God wrote.
So you never, right. So you never heard anything else other than that, right? Yeah. Right. God, to write all his words for to deliver it to their brothers and their sisters. So we,
Right.
you know, in the world always like, oh, the white man wrote this one.
I was gonna say that, but I won't show it because they do be saying like, well,
Right.
white man did this, white man I was saying.
They say white man because they say King James was a white man, but he wasn't a white man. He was a black man.
Yo.
And
Big lie. Sir Anthony Weldon made up that lie.
yep.
After King James died, his son died, and somebody died after that, and he lied. But King James fired him. So he made up a big lie saying he was a white homosexual.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lie. He was a black man. I got the picture on my phone. I should.
Brother.
I don't know who that is, bro.
As a matter of fact,
King James, the one that look like the King
He
James.
authorized.
He the one authorized the like top scholars in the whole world. He gathered them together, and he told them to translate the scrolls, the scriptures, into English, because it was already prophesied that we, as so-called black people, we was gonna be coming over here, and we weren't gonna understand. We weren't gonna know our old language, which we spoke Hebrew, and it wasn't, the scriptures weren't gonna be in Hebrew no more.
Right.
So he was like, go ahead and translate it in English for them. Right. So when they get over there, the curse is already going telling us that we was gonna go through it, and they was gonna try to take this Bible and use it against us. That's why back in the day they was like, oh, you gotta serve your master. Who the master according to the scriptures?
Your first master?
God, right? But no, when they was teaching to the slaves, they was saying, obey your slave master, which was the white man.
Right.
But they was trying to tell us to
If
do
you
that.
Google King James, there's white images going to come up. If you Google the real King James, black images going to come up. You just don't know to Google the real King James.
He was
That's
a brother,
crazy,
man.
yeah.
He was a brother. All right, so during the time, he was the Dark Ages? King James?
It was the end of it. It
Yeah.
was the 1600s.
All right, so you got two time periods. You got the Dark Ages, and then you got what they call the
Renaissance.
Renaissance, when they started whitewashing. So King James at that point in time, he was the king of Great Britain, which is where? In England right now, France, and Ireland. So you ever heard the term Black Irish? You ever heard what was that Black Knight? He said he was Black Irish. And even
They
though
kept
people-
calling him Moor.
Yeah, Moor. Even though it
Moor.
was a joke.
You ever heard of the
You know what
Moor?
I'm saying?
Well, Moor just another
He
term
ain't really
for
been
black, bro.
indoctrinated on a whole lot. That's good.
Moor just another term for black.
Black.
So you'll hear somebody be like, oh, I'm a Moor.
Like
Just
what?
say you black.
What does nigga mean?
What up, my nigga?
Well,
We say it all the time.
Well, to us, it's like saying like what's up, greeting and stuff like that.
Like a term of endearment,
Yeah,
right? Like
but-
that's my homie right
Yeah,
there.
but
My
it's
nigga.
Origin.
But if somebody else said it, take it like,
It's derogatory.
yeah,
Right.
it's right,
Like-
right.
Did you know? Give it to him. Acts 13:1.
The book of Acts,
That's an always tickle the hell out of me, bro.
chapter 13, and verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon.
So these are our people because we're the ones that wrote the Bible, right? Go ahead.
Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, and Barnabas and Simeon, that were called niggers.
So
They
that's
called us.
yeah. In ancient times,
You want to see it? You want to see it in the scriptures?
Nigger just means black. It's a root word that comes from
Right
Niger
there,
that
bro.
means black.
Oh, take that.
No.
Look at it.
Let me correct you on that. It's a Latin word.
Latin, right?
Latin. So Latin comes before French. So it's pronounced nigger. They try to trick us with that too. Saying it's Niger. No, nigga.
Or Niger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Country like Niger.
France didn't exist when that word was created. The hell out of here.
Be on game right
So read it again, bro.
now. Acts, book of Acts, chapter 13 and verse 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that were called niggers.
How it spelled? Same way.
And that G, they just
Yeah.
GER. That's crazy. Yeah.
Latin, that's how it was written first.
Man, King Solomon, all these prophets that you see.
David.
King David.
Us, bro.
First grill, you see the grills and the chains that our people wear?
The locks.
Locks. Bro, you got it.
Is that Song of Solomon?
Yeah.
Song of Solomon 1 and I think 2.
1 and 5.
One of them was about
1
his
in 10.
locks. Then you got the angel took Habakkuk by his locks,
Mm-hmm.
lifted him up.
The book of Song of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5. I am black, but comely.
Right. See, you like you know he black and beautiful.
Then you jump to verse 10. See that chain you got around your neck? What our people wear on their teeth? Verse 10. Thy cheeks are comely with rows of jewels, thy necks with chains of gold. You're the only people that do that, bro.
Yeah, Mr. T was the first one. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
prophets, man.
Yeah.
Kings,
Two
bro.
Chainz
Our
was the
people.
first one.
That's why, like, so when
How you
somebody
know
be
this
like,
us,
oh,
bro?
that's
We
a
get
white
fly,
man book,
baby.
and somebody be trying to put down, like, you be like, man, I'm an Israelite, da 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 da. Somebody be like, man, that's a white man. You be like, bro, how is a white man book when you can read about their destruction and everybody's depiction is us? What other person, you write a book, you gonna make all the characters white? Would you do that?
Nobody in the book is white.
Yeah,
They're all
nobody.
black. Even the white man not white. He red.
He showed this. He showed this. That's why you call red hat.
Hey man, I'm gonna show you something. Why do our people like to get together at night and party all night? Where that come from? So like he said, our days start when it get dark. That's how God, he ordained it. Go to Genesis 1 real quick. The day starts in the evening.
That's in the beginning, God created heaven and earth.
Yeah. Watch, go to verse 3.
The book of Genesis, chapter 1 and
Yeah,
verse
number
3.
8, right?
And God said, let there be light, and there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day.
Right, see the evening and the morning was the first day. So you have nighttime and you have daytime. Right. That's how our days go. It might be 16. Around the 16. So we have feasts, not like Christmas and Halloween and all this dumb crap that the other nations do. The Lord gave us feast days where we would get dressed up, get all looking good, and go and have a feast. The whole nation go and have a feast. And they started at even, at night. That's why we like to party all day and all night.
That's what people like, what you doing tonight?
Yeah, we always want to know what you doing tonight.
In the Bible they call,
Oh, no.
in the Bible they call
Deuteronomy
holy days. That's why they changed the holiday.
Right.
They put day spin on it and call it holidays. The Bible is called holy days.
Even when like you would see somebody start a cookout during the day, it might be during the day,
Don't
but
nobody be there.
you know it don't start jumping to nighttime.
Yeah.
That's when the party is. That's when the
Or
party
if they
is.
do birthdays, right? The kids will be, during the day. As soon as that night hit, kids go in the house, the parents outside party. Ain't there down birthday. You know what I'm saying?
So when we have these feasts, what we would do, you had to bring an offering. Your offering would have to be a sheep, a goat, an ox, you know what I'm saying? And then you sacrifice it, and the priest would throw that joint on the altar, and then y'all would eat. Right? Go ahead. Watch this.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 16 and verse 5. Thou mayest not sacrifice the Passover within any of thy gates, which the Lord thy God giveth thee.
So this is going into the feast of unleavened bread, which lasts a whole week. Go ahead.
But at the place which the Lord thy God shall choose to place his name in, there shalt thou sacrifice the Passover at even.
So at even, when the sun going down, that's when you kick off your event. Go ahead.
At the going down of the sun, at the season that thou camest forth out of Egypt. And thou shalt roast and eat it in the place which the Lord thy God shall choose.
So we have a feast. The whole nation go to Jerusalem, show up, have this grand feast. Go ahead.
And thou shalt turn in the morning and go unto thy tent.
And you go home in the morning. That's why we do that like that, bro. That's
we
why.
turn in, we turned up.
About 3, 4, 5.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Club over unless you go to after hours spot.
Yes, sir. Right, after hours.
So with all that being said, right, what's your nationality?
Oh, praises. That's it.
All praise.
But it's